I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out.
Now, if you were paying attention a couple months ago or just not living under a rock, you'd be well aware of all the drama that took place at the Oscars, with Will Smith slapping Chris Rock across the face for making fun of his wife's head. It was a head-turning event, and all of us were tuned in. Obviously, it came with a lot of consequences as well for Will. Today, we're going to be talking about how Will Smith begs Chris Rock for forgiveness days before the new movie release. But before we continue, please give it a like and hit the subscribe button. It really helps me grow the channel so I can bring you the hottest tea every week. So, Will Smith has a new movie coming out, and he needs all the help he can get. In the new historical thriller Emancipation, Oscar winner Will Smith will play the role of Peter. Many believe this picture will be a strong candidate for Best Picture and that Smith will get his second consecutive Best Actor nod for his work in it. Peter struggles for him and his family's independence in Emancipation, a film directed by Antoine Fuqua and based on a real event. Smith's first picture after his Oscar triumph earlier this year, Emancipation, has been met with widespread acclaim. Learn all you want or need to know about Emancipation right here with us. And let's look at all the efforts Smith is doing to promote it, including begging for forgiveness. Power Rising, the Congressional Black Caucus, HBCUs, the National Coalition on Black Civic Participation, and the National Council of Negro Women have all screened the video. On December 2nd, 2022, the film will debut in select cinemas, followed by its debut on Apple TV+, the following week on December 9th, 2022. A release on this date will place the movie squarely in the middle of award season. On December 2nd, 2022, Emancipation will debut in select cinemas. Although the exact number of theaters that will show the Will Smith picture has yet to be determined, it should not be too difficult to do so, even that this is one of Apple's most high-profile films of the year. A picture has to have a minimum of a 7-day theatrical run in order to be eligible for Academy Award consideration. So, with such a huge film about to release, he's obviously working super hard to make amends. Will Smith broke his public silence and begged for forgiveness lately. With that remark, Smith was referring to Chris Rock, the comedian and presenter of the Academy Awards telecast in March. The harm done to Smith's career as a consequence may be substantial, but it can't compare to the loss of a true friend. Hence, Smith's emotional YouTube apologies to Rock, in which he offers to chat,
"I'm here whenever you're ready to talk."
According to rumors, Rock has no plans to return the favor. To act in this manner is to go against the accepted wisdom that peace is always possible. And so, rumor has it, he's okay being pissed at the man who slapped him in front of live international television. Guess we can't really blame him. After all, why would you want to forgive someone who slapped you without any remorse and only felt the need to apologize once they felt the true burn of the consequences? Plus, to try and make amends, Smith apologized to the Oscars as well. He made a video that summed up his regret. The 53-year-old actor begins the video by responding to the question that has been making the rounds online. Why didn't you apologize to Chris Rock in your acceptance speech? The question alludes to the fact that Smith won his first Oscar on the night he created a global online epidemic. After a rocky start to the evening, Will Smith took up his first Oscar for his performance in King Richard in 2022. Since Smith slapped Chris Rock in retaliation for the latter's comment about Will's wife Jada's baldness, he has been the target of relentless derision and hatred. The star of Men in Black did not address the scandal during his award speech, and he did not publicly apologize for his role in the incident until today. A day after the event, though, Smith offered a written apology on his Instagram account. Smith says in his most recent YouTube video,
"I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk.
He then addresses the other finalists and winners of the night, saying,
"It really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment." It's like I'm sorry really isn't sufficient.
Due to his unacceptable and damaging actions, Smith was expelled from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences for a period of 10 years. Jeez. Chris Rock recently addressed the event in one of his stand-up routines, stating, "Anyone who believes words hurt has never been hit in the face," which apparently led to the creation of the YouTube video. Rock goes on to say that he is not a victim and that he wouldn't go to the hospital for a paper cut. Multiple projects that Will Smith was involved in have been canceled or postponed as a result of the occurrence. And so it's not a surprise that Will is now finally coming to his senses and making amends for the sake of his career. Chris Rock, meantime, is capitalizing on the attention and renewed interest that the event has generated. Smith would want to revive his career after a period of invisibility lasting many months. Test audiences were apparently quite receptive to Smith's upcoming slavery drama Emancipation. Fans may have been right that the apology video came too late, but it couldn't have come at a better moment for Smith. We don't know how the people would act, but a lot of celebrities out there weren't too happy with the entire scenario. And we think these are the exact same people who might not be too amped to give good reviews to his new film. Steve Harvey, for one, wasn't very impressed. He said,
"I'm a Christian, right? But I'm like a really underdeveloped Christian. You know, like I don't really do high level Christianity. I'm not like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm like a 2. And that's good. Because that's the level of Christianity I can work on."
The Family Feud host said during a May 2022 speaking engagement at Georgia State University, according to Deadline.
"You slap Bishop Jakes, he'll turn the other cheek, because he's a high-level Christian. I'm not saying I wouldn't get slapped, but I'm just saying, before you sit your back in your chair, Jada and everybody else gonna have to move out the way, because we're gonna be down here moving furniture around, partner." That's the type of Christian I am.
Harvey further called Smith's actions a punk move, noting that he lost a lot of respect for him after the incident. Sharon Osbourne was also pretty pissed about the way the evening had gone on. She was so mad that she even compared Smith to Hitler. Here, listen to it in her own words. She said the former talk co-host shared her thoughts on the slap in an April interview with the Sunday Times. "When he wins the Best Actor award, everybody stands up. It's like, you're such hypocrites," she said. "You're going to go home and say how disgraceful his behavior was, but you stand up and give him a standing ovation? You know, it's like I've always said, in this industry, if people could make a buck off you, if Hitler were alive today, they would give him a TV show." So Will should definitely not expect a good film review from Sharon. He is, of course, worried because a lot of his films have been canceled because of the same incident. The Hollywood Reporter claims that the production on the Netflix film Fast and Loose, featuring Will, has been halted in the wake of the actor's Oscar snub. David Leitch was supposed to helm the film, but he backed out a week before the Oscars, forcing Netflix to scramble to find a new director. The film was supposed to follow a criminal boss who suffers memory loss and attempts to start again, but the publication notes that Netflix was understandably hesitant to go through with the project. It's not known whether they'll be able to remake the film with a different cast or different director. Meanwhile, TMZ stated that Netflix might drop 2 of Will's other projects, The Council and Bright 2, because of his aggressive behavior. Reportedly, Sony has placed Bad Boys 4 on hold after Will received 40 pages of the screenplay before going to the Oscars, indicating that the actor's actions continue to have an impact. According to TMZ, this might also apply to other projects he's involved with at Sony, such as Hancock and Karate Kid sequels. He has just launched his own production firm. Recently, he has been more engaged in more than simply acting in movies. The slap threatens to derail his whole career. So, what do you think? will his apology ever be accepted by the masses? And if you like this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to see my next video. I post updates like this every week where I uncover the secrets of your favorite celebrities.